Hey guys, Kevin the Comic Doctor coming to you with another CGC unboxing. That's right, a live CGC unboxing. Today I have two boxes. I hope you'll enjoy. But you know what? The second box I think is deceiving because it seems a little lighter than it should be, which means that they probably put 15 books in here and shipped them, which is not cool because I need full boxes, not these, boxes filled with only 15 people or 15 books. That's just not good enough, especially for these unboxings. Anyways. Two boxes nonetheless. They're actually two physically different boxes. Both came, one came Thursday of last week. The other one dropped by on Saturday. And so here I am now on Tuesday doing the unboxing because I went away for a couple of days this weekend. Went to Buffalo. Went to do some back to school shopping in Cheektowaga. That was a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, if you're new here, I'm Kevin the Comic Doctor. I'm a comic book presser. I'm also an authorized CGC dealer. That means I send books down to Sarasota at CGC where they actually grade the books and put them in these handy dandy slabs that have like grades on them and everything. They're third-party graders. I do all that. So if you're into that sort of thing, and you like looking at comic book art and talking about speculation, comic book speculation, this could be the place for you. I sure hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel, liking the content, and you know what? By doing so, you also open yourself up to winning some prizes. When I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway. First off, with this beautiful copy, this beautiful Jim Lee print, will be going to some lucky subscriber when I hit 2,000 subscribers. It's signed by Jim Lee as well, and that was donated to the channel by my good friend Rob P. out of Toronto. And also this copy of Avengers number 100, donated also by another subscriber, Sean out of BC, will be going also to another lucky subscriber. So if you haven't done so already, just hit the subscribe button. Also, by hitting that subscribe button, you can take part in the chats. That's right, we have chats here. I see some guys already talking. Hey guys, how you doing? We'll come over and say hi to you shortly. We have, member chats here, subscriber chats, usually during every unboxing. So you have to subscribe though, or else you can't participate in those chats. All right, let's get busy. First off, we have from the big box, I use this book to calibrate the camera. It's still not, the colors aren't where I want them to be. Let me find it. There it is. Here we have a copy of Iron Man number 1 in a 9.4. This is Adam's book. This, my friends, was a reslab, a high value reslab. This was not pressed or anything by me. It came this way. So thank you, Adam, for your reslab. That's right, guys. I do reslabs here. Now CGC doesn't pay me anything for that. So I have a $20 surcharge when I submit reslabs for paperwork and prepping for shipping and all that sort of things. A little something. Otherwise, it's just a big waste of time when I could be doing other books like this one here, an ASM 700 and a 9.8. And here is my invoice. This is this and two other books belong to one owner. Let me see here what the other books are. So off to a good start with a 9.8. And you know what? Another 9.8, and this one has the new Secret Wars custom label, which is pretty sweet. Now, this person also submitted a Wolverine number 1. Oh, let's see. Is it a 9.8? Oh, I hope it's a 9.8. Please, I haven't looked at it yet. I'm going to close my eyes. I haven't looked at it. Yes, it's another 9.8. And another custom label. And you'll notice he had the Wolverine. This is this label here and the Spider-Man label over there. Those are now retired. You can't get those labels anymore. But there was a little period of time there where you could order the new labels with the older ones. And this was such the case. Awesome. I'm so happy. I'm not sure who the owner of these books are, but all three books garnered 9.8s. And you know what? That is awesome. So let me put those babies away and I'll get on to the next one. That's awesome. That looks great. But you know what? I don't know what other book you'd put this one on. Like, I think having this one was kind of a mistake. They should have kept like a basic, generic Spider-Man label because people people love their Spidey books. All right, so let me put that invoice over there and let's see what else we have. Now, this one is a single owner book and it is a Hulk 180. I think it's a 182. Yes. In a 5.5, and that's a one book. This is probably an economy book, maybe, or a standard. What is it? Fast Track Economy. I'm not sure who the heck they belong to, but it's somebody. Got 23 people watching right now with only 14 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. It doesn't cost anything. It really helps me out. Not Google, but YouTube looks fondly upon me when I have lots of likes. So if you wouldn't mind liking the content, that'd be muchly appreciated. We also, we have a couple more invoices here. All right, I'm not sure. Again, these are single orders. We have a Star Wars 42. I'm just checking out the slab, make sure there's no cracks, and a 7.5. And a Weird War Tales #1 in a 6.5. That's one you don't see too often. A Wolverine, another Wolverine #1. This one is in a 9.2. And a nice Usagi Jimbo in a 9.4. Put that on there. Proper right there. There we go. Not bad. I'll put these babies away. And see. All right. There's that one. So I'm at the shop this Saturday. I have contacted clients whose books are completely finished. So if you've not gotten back to me and you would like to come to the shop to pick up your books this week, just give me a text. And in your text, and when you text me, guys, always remember, even if you're texting me with a question, always say, hey, Kevin, it's John or Bill or Steve or whatever, because I don't, people kind of go, hey, Kev, how's it going? And I'm not sure who I'm talking to. I've got so many guys texting me all the time. I'm not sure of who's who. So always just let me know who you are when you text me, because the text doesn't always say your name on it. All right, what else do we have here? All right, not bad. It's not a 9.8 like the last one I had, but a 9.2 is pretty sweet as well. And we've got a nice first appearance of Hawkeye in a 5.0. And a Ghost Rider #5 in a 9.2. There we go. And another, a different one. A Ghost Rider #3. Nice to have a couple of 9.2s. That's pretty sick. #3 in a 9.2. Which is pretty cool. All right, nice. So I will put these babies away. Make sure there's no cracks, and I didn't see any, which is beautiful. No one likes cracks on their slabs, especially me, because I got to send them back, and it usually takes a month or so before I get the books back, and it's just a big pain in the bum. It's a pain in the bum to get cracked slabs. Bum cracked, you know. Oh, that's a nice one there. Yep. Okay, let's have a look and see what else we have. We got another 8 or so books in this particular box. We have, I think it's a part of the same order. Yes, it is. We also, another 9.2. These books must have come from the same collection, because they all seem to getting a 9.2. And we also have, a lot of people say this is their favorite, one of their favorite ASM slabs. Or, sorry, comic books is the Romita Doc Ock cover #55 is a very popular one. There's no cracks or slabs on there, which is fantastic. Put that one away as well. We got a Journey into Mystery. 83 reprint. This is the Golden Record reprint in a 4.0. And we have, another invoice there. We've got a record appearance in Thor 171 in a 7.5. Ultimate Fallout. Now this one I believe was a repress. This one here I think was I'm not sure what the grade was, but it sure as hell was not a 9.8. I'm pretty sure this is a crack and resubmit. Crack, repress, and resubmit. Came back in 9.8. I'll definitely be putting that up on my Instagram page once I confirm that it was in fact a repress. or a crack and press. I'm pretty sure it was. Let's see what else we got here. And we got another 4 more. We got a Werewolf by Night 32 coming up, guys. Ah, yeah, with the sick new Moon Knight label. Werewolf by Night 32 in a 6.0. There we go. And again, I am not sure if this is a repress or not. I don't remember, like, to be honest. But it goes with Two Gun Kid #1 in a 4. This is a book you don't see too often. Two Gun Kid #1 in a 4.0 with off-white pages. I'm trying to think who these belong to. I know these belong to the same person. I know that. I just can't remember who right now. All right. And we got 2 more from this box. Not a bad box. Pretty cool box. A lot of variety in this box. How you doing, guys? We're getting here now. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button, too. Join us in the chat in a few seconds. Let me go over to the chat window in just a second. If you have any questions about comic book pressing or cleaning or CGC grading or shipping or anything to do with the comic book or comic book hobby, you can ask questions or we can discuss it in the chat. So go on over, but you have to subscribe. A 9.0 of Strange Tales number 169, featuring the first appearance of Brother Voodoo. I love this cover. And that is a 9.0, not a bad grade. Let me kind of straighten this baby out right there. And there's the invoice for it. And lastly, we have another oldie but goodie, Black Knight #1 in a 3.0. It's a bit of a rougher book, but we were able to snag it. I'm actually pretty shocked I got a 3, to be honest, but you know what? I'll take it. I wasn't expecting a 3 on this one, but I'll take the 3. I thought more like a 2.5, but a 3, happy to take it all day long. Let me center that for you guys. So there you go. So again, a pretty cool selection of books. Another box coming right up after we go to the chat and see who's here. Right, let me just get rid of this. All right, let's go over to the chat. Again, guys, if you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button. Join us in our conversations over on the chat. Okay, here we go. All right, so first off, Pat's here. Hit the like. Thanks, Pat. Right off the bat, Pat's got my back. And so is Man Bat Detective. Chuck is here. How's it going, Chuck? Can't wait to see what is here tonight. Neither could I. I had no idea what's in these boxes, to be honest. And the next one, I have no idea either. James is here. How you doing, James? Good evening. Stavros, yo. Brad Koski's here. Stavros, hoping for more books. Always hoping for more books. Sam, what's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? Tom, how you doing, buddy? Brad says, April wine is pumping loud. As I, wow, yeah, man. You know my jam. You know my jam, brother. Could have been all right. Should have been all right. What is it? Could have been a lady? Should have been a lady. Yeah, good song. Sam, is it me or does Doc's audio seem out of sync with the video by half a second? It does it? You know what? I've been noticing that, and I'm going to adjust it because I'll tell you, with this software, you got to remember the audio is going quicker than the video, so you have to actually slow the audio down in terms of how the computer's processing it. And I've had it synced up perfect before. Maybe I have to go in there and play around with a little bit more. I thought it looked a little bit off last time as well, so if it does, I apologize. I will fix it. Nietzsche. Okay, Sam. Have 5 of those ASM 700s. Excuse me, all in 9.8. Brewhaha's here. How you doing, Brew? RoboBin. Apparently there is a new grading company in Canada called GCG. Not sure if they are legit. Yeah. Interestingly enough, yeah, there is one. And it's called GCG. The Great Canadian Grading Company. I actually thought of naming one the Great Canadian Comic Company or something like that in the past. Yeah, the problem with this company, the big issue is they actually they grade their own books and then sell their own books at auction and on their sites. They give it a grade, they put it in the slab, and and the slabs are not like sealed. They're like slabs you can buy, like slabs you can get from anybody can get them. And I think they put a little sticker on them to seal them up. I mean, look it. It's a company who's offering it for their, I mean, if I was selling comic books, right? Say I had, well, I do sell comic books, but say I said that was my main business, selling comics at my comic shop. And I wanted to put each of my comics in a slab. And then I wanted to assign a grade to it. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess I could do that, right? The books will present better and they'll be in a nice slab and it'll have a grade that I gave it, but whatever. But what a lot of people are pissed off about with this particular company is that they're professing to be a Canadian alternative to CGC. You know how CGC, if you work at CGC, you're not supposed to be buying, selling, involved in that part of the business at all. It's a conflict of interest. Well, this company throwing conflict of interest out the window, and they're just doing their own books and selling them at the grades they assign them. Yet they're still also professing to be a third party grading company. So yeah, I don't know. You know, look they're trying. What can I say? I don't think a company, I hate to say it, and I've said it before, I don't think any Canadian company or even in the States, unless you've got a hell of a lot of money behind you to start up this business, good luck. It's a monster. I'm pulling my hair out with this company, with what I'm doing here, with just all yours books. You know what I mean? And I'm falling behind. I can't imagine having thousands upon thousands upon thousands of boxes coming in each and every week. And having to stay on top of all that and to do a good job. I mean, I got some books. Andy, I hope if Andy's watching, he came by the shop today to pick up his order, and there were a couple of books in there. I'm like, why this grade so low? Like, why'd they grade so low? You know, so yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. It's a hard business. I have no interest in starting up a grading company. My God. But God, you know, God bless them. If they want to give it a shot, hopefully they can give it a real honest to goodness shot. But they really need to look at the ethics behind it. You shouldn't be, you know, grading your own books and putting a grade on them to sell it for profit. Because imagine CGC was doing that, they'd be you know, running a business. You know what I mean? If they were saying that these are CGC books that we graded and now we're asking this much money for it. Well, that's kind of what these guys are doing. It's a conflict of interest. You have to remove yourself in a way from that side of the business. You shouldn't be selling your own books that you've graded with your own grading company. I don't know. It's a bit of a tightrope you're watching. There's, you know, it's a fine line. You gotta be very careful. John Sherwood, awesome books. Yeah, Mike S says, can't wait for that video when it's my books. Mike, me neither. Marco's in the house. Marco, how is it going, sir? Good to hear from you. John says, hit that like button, just like his brother, and I agree. Hit that like button. Why don't you up to, oh, that's not bad. We got 29 likes, almost 40 people watching right now. Excellent. I think you guys like the late night shows best. That's what I tend to get more guys here. I get it, but just sometimes doing these later night shows are not easy to do. You fix the glare a little bit. It's not perfect, a little bit. Those are my, are those your Stav? Grade bump on my Batman 232. What was it again, Stav? TOS was raw. Okay, pick up for 200 a few months back. Good. And what was your TOS again, Stavros? Tell me my first Black Widow is in there. It's not. Your first Black Widow is sitting there with the first Thanos sitting there, finished, just sitting there. They haven't shipped them out yet, but they're done. They're done. I know there's no grade on there yet, but they're done. Hey, Marco, are golden record reprints worth a pickup to grade and flip? Well, they have their value, right? Like any book, they have their value. So are they a good book to pick up? Sure. Especially if they're high grade, they still fetch a pretty penny. I think a high grade, like a 9.6 or a 9.8 golden record reprint of, like, say, ASM #1 is still worth, I think a couple $1,000s. So it's certainly a good book to have if you can get it for a good price, like most books are, right? Man Bat Detective says, ooh, now Black Knight. That's right. John Gordon is here. Hey, Doc, loving the videos. Exciting. Yes, I love when new books come in. It's a lot of fun. Comic Book Collector King. Hey, Doc. Hey, Comic Book Collector. How you doing? John says, looking forward to seeing you soon. John, I want to do it this week. Let's touch base after the stream today and figure something out. Stavros, ASM 700, all mint, off the rack, raw. Sweet, Stavros. That is sweet. Chuck says, is that like the Great Canadian Baking Show? Can we make this a competition with a big tent? You could, I guess. Yeah. The Great Canadian. I've heard that in so many different companies. The Great Canadian this or the Great Canadian that. You know, whatever. It's just a name. GCG instead of CGC. I wonder if they could actually sue them for that. I don't know. Stavros, heard you're doing a sale with Tony. Yes, I'll tell you all about that in just a moment, actually. Brad Koski says, I'm on a Hot Toys kick after seeing that Vader figure from Obi-Wan. Brad, be careful, man. It is another addiction. Those Hot Toys, I've stayed away from them. Because I'm going to show, I'll show you guys, stick around. I'm going to show you something else I bought about 2 weeks ago. It's over there. I'll grab it when I get the other box ready. And I'll show you why you got to stop before it starts, Brad. Stop before it starts. So 232 is a 9. I'm glad you got the bump. Better than nothing, buddy. You had me a few weeks back when you had the 9.8. That's right. Mike, yes, are you almost at March? Yes, I am. Going to drop up an order soon, or will you call? We're almost at March. We're almost through February, halfway through February right now. February was not a very heavy month, so we'll get to March pretty quick. Okay. Don't go anywhere. 39 of you guys in there, don't go anywhere. I've got another box to open and share with you. I don't think it's a full box, but I'll share with you anyways. Give me one moment, and I will be right back. I'm going to show you something else I bought that I shouldn't be buying, and I'm going to tell you about a sale that's happening this Saturday. And Stavros let the cat out of the bag with Tony I, and I'll explain that in just a second. So you don't want to go anywhere. Just we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. We'll get to the CGC stuff in just 1 second. I'm not happy. I'll explain that in a second. But to answer Brad's, ultimate. I love those Hot Toys. These are my Hot Toys right here. As you all know, I'm a big Mego fan. And Megos, as you know, were action figures that were readily available in the 1970s and into the early 80s. They were put out of business when Star Wars toys were huge, a hit with Kenner. They put them out of business, but they made these 8-inch action figures, and I've been on the hunt for them for years. I need 2. Well, now I only need 1 from the main series, and I need the Invisible Woman because I just picked up Conan the Barbarian right here, baby. Is he gonna go? There he is. My Conan the Barbarian, Mego, all original parts, minty, minty, minty. Brad, stop while you can. Don't buy any more of those damn Hot Toys because this cost me $1.50. I can't imagine. I know those Hot Toys cost, especially if you want to go get the older ones, can be hundreds and hundreds, even up to $1,000 for a Hot Toy. So I warn you now, before you go down that road, stop. Think before you do it because there's no turning back if you don't. Okay. So anyways, I do have another box here, guys, but I've never seen CGC pack a box like this. Now, this is from CGC, right? Oh, wait a second. Oh, my Lord. Guys, this is not from... I don't have 2 boxes. I'm so sorry. I thought it was it is a CGC box, but it was repurposed by Bart. Bart, one of my clients from New York, Bart, sent me a box. I thought it was a CGC box because it's full, but it was a little lighter. And as soon as I opened it, I saw these. And I'm like, those aren't CGC. That's not CGC packaging. And then I looked inside. I go, CGC has never packed anything quite like this. And so, yeah, Bart sent me a lot of very well-packed books here. So I apologize. I put 2 boxes. I really did think there were 2 boxes. I lied. There's only 1. So my apologies, my friends. So that's it. There's no more boxes. But before I go, I'll go back to the chat in just 1 second. Listen, I said a few weeks ago, I would like to try doing sales on I had a lot of cockamamie ideas. I was going to do that raffle site, but then I got worried it was illegal to do it, so I just kind of like kiboshed that thing. But then I thought, why not do? I see a lot of guys on Instagram doing sales, and and that's fantastic. Sales are great, but I've got a huge community here already of guys who are buying, selling, collecting, whatever. I'm going to offer a service to you all if it works, and I'm going to try it out first with a few of my local guys that I know here. And one is we're going to start with Tony. And Tony is a huge collector of Golden Age books, and he has weekly draws on Facebook or weekly auctions on Facebook. And I approached Tony and I said, you want to do a 1 hour sale, hour and a half sale on Saturday, this Saturday coming up. And we're going to do it this Saturday at 9 p.m. right here on YouTube, not on Instagram, on YouTube. And be a very casual conversation with me and Tony. And he'll present some books. If you want to buy, you can. And the deal is you'll deal directly with Tony, not with me. I'm kind of the host. That's all I'm doing. I'm bringing you guys together. I'm bringing buyers and sellers together. But perhaps it's a good way to pick up some great books at a good price. And, most of the guys are going to come on here, are happy to haggle a little bit. And I know a lot of you guys ask me oftentimes, Kevin, where can I sell my books? Or perhaps this might be a way for us to, for some of you to move your books, right? With no service fees, with no, commissions, like 10, 15, 18%. I'm going to charge to do it. It's not going to be much, though. It's going to be pretty inexpensive, and most of the money is going to go to you. And I'll get into that later. But we're going to try it out this week with Tony. I talked to Roy. He said he'll do it. Steve said he'll hop on here and do it. I even have some of my own, but my stuff's not ready. That's why I'm not doing it. But if any of you have books you want to sell, maybe we'll try it with yours as well in the coming weeks. Let's go back. So keep your ear to the grindstone, and also follow me on Instagram at Comic Doc. And I have a few Instagram accounts. You want the blue one? That's the one with the most people following. That's my main account. The other ones, I just kind of registered them so no one would take my name, right? So go to the blue logo at Comic Doc and follow me there for more information for this Saturday's auction. Not just auction, it's just a sale. This Saturday's sale here on my YouTube channel. Let's go back to the chat and see what you guys are talking about. Where's my chat? There it is. There we go. Okay, found it. All right. So, hey, Chris is in the house. How's it going, Chris Reynolds? Haven't talked to you in a million years. How are you? Since June 26th, I think it was. Sam is here again and says, it's going to be to grade qualify green now, Stavros. Okay, what's going on here? I've bought a UF4 black flag. Oh, the ones from the Chicago C2E2. Yeah, they mentioned CGC has been dealing with that for the last few weeks, trying to get to the bottom of that. I really haven't been following it too much. Silliness. So apparently, according to Sam, now if you get one of those cellophane covered UF4s, it's going to come back green label from now on. Brad Kosky, nice. John, sure, my brother would love that Conan. I know, I've been waiting and looking for that, and a guy put some up the other day on Facebook, and I grabbed it. You never find Invisible Woman. She is invisible. Haha. I actually had an Invisible Woman in my hand at a toy convention about 3 years ago, and I let it go. And I regret it because it's a hard one to find in good shape. Usually the faces on those Migos are all gray on the Visible Woman and the Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic. Jive Turkey's here. Conan ran out the conditioner. He sure did. David Clare, Conan toy looked like a Rocky Balboa looking for, advertising work. The Migo dolls aren't, listen, they're 1970s, man. They're not hot toys. I get it. Brad Kosky, I just completed my Gakken Alpha fighters from Mospita, aka Robotech. Oh my gosh. Vintage toys are so damn expensive, especially in box or sealed. Yes, I know. I whenever I see a Star Wars toy, I buy it. Like a sealed Star Wars toy, I try to buy them. I just put them away because they're so hard to come by now. And that's Star Wars is really my jam. But I think that that boat has sailed. They're too expensive now. Man Detective says, awesome. Stavros, Tony has amazing books and gives great prices. Yes, he does. So again, if you like rare Golden Age books, and he has some cool Silver and Bronze Age stuff too. Like he's got, I think, a Hulk 181 as well that he's looking to sell. I mean, if you want, You know, come by Saturday night at 9. Right here. And again, look for my adverts this week and join us on Saturday night. Hopefully we can get a lot of guys in there and get some of Tony's books sold. We'll try it out. It might not work. It might be a bust, but you know what? If anything else, it's a fun night of an hour just shooting the shit with you guys and with Tony. Brad says, oh, just jumped on me. Obi-Wan was such a great show. Vader was a beast. You like the show, Brad? I wasn't a big fan of it. I liked the last episode. The fight was okay. I just don't understand why he'd leave him alive. Why would he leave Vader alive a second time? You know, he didn't kill him the first time. Look what happened. So he has an opportunity to kill him a second time and lets him live. It's like, I don't know. Sires and Bellers, Dennis says. How you doing, Dennis? Long time, buddy. Neil says, claim. It'll be a claim sale, Neil. Be a claim sale. Not an auction. I'm missing 2 Spice Girls. I'm missing all 4, buddy. I don't have any of them. He does claim, yeah. So Dennis says 99-cent store has the most bizarre action figures. Oftentimes, actually, those 99-cent stores are kind of fun. You can find a lot of bootleg figures from overseas. I have a few Star Wars bootleg figures from the 99-cent store I picked up years ago. It's kind of fun. Travis is in the house. Hey, Kevin just dropped in. How you doing, Travis? Long time. Yeah, about 5 hours, 6 hours. Dennis Mason, C2E2. That was the one. James says, how much do those Migos go for still in the box? It depends, James. You could probably get them as cheap as, you know, again, it depends on the quality of the box, what kind of condition the box is. And they also came with bubble, like they had the boxed ones and they had ones that came on a what do you call it, a card back with a bubble. So it depends if the bubbles are in good shape, if the cards are in good shape, if the boxes are in good shape, anywhere probably from like 100 and 150 all the way up to, you know, depending on how rare it is. There are some that are very, very rare into the thousands of dollars. I picked up a 12-inch Hulk Mego last summer from a guy out in Belleville. It was, he was a mint figurine, but the box had been water damaged, but I paid him still 150 for it. Yeah, so it depends. I just love those Migos, man. I love them. Again, and I'm going to do more videos on those Migos. I keep saying I'm doing more videos. My intentions are to do more videos. I just, you know, got to find the time. And I'm going to. I'm going to. Prince says, did I miss both boxes? We only had one box. I thought it was 2 boxes, but I was mistaken. My friend Bart from New York sent me a box that I thought was another CGC box, but it wasn't. So my apologies. Dennis says, OG Star, and that goes to show you, I don't check the books out before I actually cut the box open. When I say I'll be right back, that's what I went to do. I went and cut it open and discovered it was not, I should have known because it was too light. Dennis says, OG Star Trek figures taken out of manufacture by CBS. I have original Spock figure still on the card, and I have almost all the Star Trek. I don't have all the aliens. They were a little bit more pricey, so I don't have all the alien figures. Those are the ones I don't have. Pat says, nice axe with the Conan. That hair, haha, yep. Neil says, okay, I'm taking off, Doc. Everyone have a great night. Neil, take care. I'm taking off in a second myself, my friend. James, I had Spider-Man, Captain America, and Tarzan when I was a kid. Well, I have all 3 of those for sale. I have a bunch of Migos for sale, loose. So I'm going to bring them to the shop eventually to put them for sale. Oh, here's something else too, guys. When I was in Buffalo, I did pick up, and before you go, guys, let me see if I can find this really quick. For you guys, oh, I won't go here. Yeah, I'll leave it there. For you guys that like, if you guys like those big, what are the big comics called? Those giant size, the huge comic one, the Treasury editions. If you like Treasury edition comic books, hold on. I picked up 7 of these in Buffalo. I just found them. It was a great deal. Here it is right here. Let me see if I can get it for you. One sec. If I can get a bigger picture of it. There it is. Yes. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to try to move this over. Can I move it over? Yeah, I can. Hold on. No, it didn't work. Urgh. Oh, crap. I'm going to try to find this for you guys. Hold on. Here, I'll find it. Give me 1 second. I got the Super Friend. If you're a fan of the Super Friends, and I'm not talking about the Super Friends with the Wonder Twins, but with Marv and the girl's name. I forget Marv and I forget the girl's name. But check this out: Super Friends Treasury. And these. What's nice about these books is they're in great shape. Let me see if I can get one here for you. It's this one here I want right there. I can see it, but I can't put it on the screen for some reason. This one right here. Can I pull it up? Hold on, it's coming, I think. No, guys, I can't. Okay, this is really irritating. There it is. 1 sec. I'm gonna move it over. There we go. Okay, here we go. Right there. Oh, we're crying out loud. Can you see this, guys? Right there. There we go. Okay, God, sorry it took so long. I have 7 copies of this thing. And they're from 1975, 76, and they are probably, the guy here's, he's saying fine, very fine, 7.0. Mine are like about a 7.5, 7. He's asking $85 Canadian. It's hard to put a price on these, so $100 shipped. I'm asking $60 each for these. And they're gorgeous. So if you want one of these, if you're a fan of the Treasury Edition and you need this Super Friends, I've got, I think it's 6 or 7. Charlo took one. He came in today and grabbed it. So I want one. He grabbed one. I'm selling them for $60 Canadian. So if you want one of these, let me know. I could put one aside for you. Or if you come to the shop regularly, you can check it out yourself when you come in. But it's a really, they're really in nice condition, and that's what really got me going on it. Let me go back to my chat now if I can find it. There it is. Okay. What else? P Bales. Oh, where am I here? There. Okay. Man Bat Detective says. Does anyone have Soul of Chogokin, Mazinger, Robo Getter figures? I don't have any of those. You know who has those? Robert Meyer Burnett. He's big on that stuff, man. He has a lot of those. I knew somebody who had some of those for sale, but I don't know. I don't remember who it was. P. Bale says, hey, Doc, I think I've got Mego, Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, Invisible Girl, Thor, Iron Man, and Hulk all in the box in great shape. P. Bale's probably out of my price range. Are they for sale? Stavros needs an ASM number 2, number 3, and number 5. I see them all the time, Stav. Blade Man, hey, Steve, how's it going? P. Bales, I also have the Falcon in the box, but it looks like the white paint is coming off his boots. That was pretty common. And guys, Blade Man 408, you probably know Steve from my, he did a lot of the live sales with me. He actually, he's a guy we're going to get on here to do a live sale with me right here on YouTube as well. So we got Tony again on Saturday. The following Saturday, perhaps Roy or Steve, maybe. We'll do a couple of Saturdays in a row and see how it goes. If it starts taking off, then I'll extend it out to you guys, and I could put a schedule together to have live sales on Saturday nights, or maybe a different night of the week. I don't know, but we'll do Saturdays for now until my wife says it's not a good night anymore. They'll have to move to a different night, and we'll go from there. James says, I still have my $6 million man with oh my God, I love Bigfoot. Hey, the $6 million man Bigfoot, friggin' love that. Where is my, there it is. Looking for my, sorry guys, I'm just looking for my, I lost my, my YouTube, I'll get it back, hold on a sec. Live right now, there it is. Come on. Right here. That's what I want. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I love the Bigfoot. I loved all the $6 million. I have my $6 million man still, but I never had Bigfoot. I didn't have, Oscar Goldman. I didn't have Maskatron, but they were sick, man. Mike S. I used to see Migos for cheaper not too long ago. Should have loaded up. Migos, well, listen, the problem with Migos, Mike, are that they started reproducing them in the 90s. So, and in the 2000s, the aughts, there were companies that were reproducing them. So sometimes it was kind of, you think it's a Migo, but it's actually a repop. And if it's a repop, it's not worth anything. So be very careful when you're buying Migos. Make sure you're getting an original, because the originals do fetch a pretty penny still. Yeah. Pete Bale says, I'll hit you up on IG. I'm in the US, so shipping would be rough. No, not for shipping's not bad. Shipping's not bad. And I have a way of sending this new company I'm working with. I can actually send shipping labels to you to ship back to me, so it's not so bad. Haven't tried it yet, but I heard it's pretty easy to do. But yeah, hit me up on the IG. I'd love to see what you got. Dennis says, the plant behind Kevin is dancing. Is there a plant behind me? Where's there a plant? That's my chair. Dennis, you okay? Mike S. Really regret not buying an Amazing Fantasy 15 grade at 1.5 for $7,000 some years back. Makes you sad. I regret selling my 3.5 for $13,000 about 5 years ago. That's what makes me sad. Dennis says, in 77, I could have had a Fender Jazzmaster for $100. And what are they worth now? Guitars are another thing, man. Guitars are huge money. Mike S. Hey, Kevin, just sent you a text. Just wondering if I should be dropping off the books. I'll text you back when I get off the stream. Dennis says, it's the chair. Yeah, I figured as much. All right, guys. Oh, I was hallucinating. I was wondering, what's going on over there? You're having a better time than I am. That's not fair. All right, guys. Is that it? Any more? Because I'm going to get out of here. We're starting to lose people now, so I'm going to take off, I think. All right. Let's go back to my main screen. All right, guys, listen, thanks so much for coming by tonight. I apologize. I thought it was 2 boxes. It was 1 box. It is what it is, my friends. I don't think any other boxes are en route as we speak, but if they are, I'll do another unboxing when they arrive. Also, probably later in the week, we'll do another What's in the Press. And like I said, on Saturday, hit that notification bell, because Saturday, Tony and I are having a huge golden age... Good man. A golden age, and a whole bunch of other extravaganza comic book sale. All CGC graded, PGX graded, or CBCS graded. Tony, I think, only sells graded books. So that's this Saturday. Mark it on your calendar. Hit the notification bell. And remember to follow me on Instagram if you're not doing so already, because I'm going to be putting lots of adverts on there and on my Facebook page. Guys, thank you so much for sticking with me tonight. Have a great night, and I hope to see you soon. All the best. And bye for now.